says waiting for Void Slayer. I just started the stream. Monkey Kong. Oh yeah, true. Good point. There we go. Okay, Nats, you can get up here. There you go. We'll go ahead and bring up my stream. And let's just hope people come in. Shit. There you go. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and wait until people end up flowing in, and then we will begin talking. It already pinged everyone about the actual streaming area, so we'll just wait. Eight people on the YouTube area. Okay, I'm just gonna start it now. Before we do start, actually, share this with any of the people who are interested in PK, but are not hating on PR or whatnot. Just get anybody in here who's interested in PK and PR, because I want everyone to actually see the development that we have, because there's a lot that's gone on behind the scenes, but compared to other games like PK and KU, not nearly as much. So, you all are getting the liberty of seeing everything that we have in store. So that means every single model, every single, or I guess everything that we have of the roadmap, all the planned maps that we have as of now, and then, yeah. So, with that being said, first thing I'm going to start off with is showing you guys everything that has been made with PR recently. Why is there two of me? I think that's the stream. So, originally with PR, back when it first started, most of you know this, it was originally just a friends-only project, but it quickly turned into what would be now known as the PK Remake, which some people would say that it's accomplishing very well, but some people would say it's not. PK haters, and also just people in the PK community that just generally despise the game just because it's made by either me or it's just someone trying to recreate what was a glorious game. But in the coming months, there's going to be things like revamps, remodels of mainly this guy and Gorosaur. These two are the most planned that we have for remodels and such. Every other kaiju, other than G19, seem okay. G19's model was fine, but could be better, so it'll probably just have like an edit to it. But let's go to what we have with every single upcoming model. So first is Kong, and his model just started recently. It was like 2 or 3 days ago, and as you can see, it's being made one from the original PK model. And the reason for that is, well, Project Remake. It's recreating PK. So for Kong's moveset, we're probably going to keep it somewhat similar to PK. We might have a custom space move for him where he jumps or some shit, like, I don't know, a traversal move where he just jumps forward. Or, as some people in PK have suggested, giving him a quadruped mode where, you know, he runs like a gorilla would, or like a great ape or something. So, it's either that or some kind of traversal move, but that's just literally coming out of my head. We haven't thought anything of him yet. But most of his moveset will be pretty similar. Then going on to our second one, we have Monster Zero. This is coming by yours truly, Blitzkrieg, the guy who made the beautiful Heisei model and every other model from Titan Genesis. He's currently in progress of making Titanus Ghidorah, which will be coming to this version of the game. But he might be one of the last. I'm not sure when he'll be finished, but he'll be one of the last kaijus to be added. But just so you know, this is a very out-of-date image of him. This is his, you know, obviously first in progress. But he has horns right now. He has much better detail, and reassure you, he will be worth the wait. Going on to our third one, we have Skullcrawler. This is also, again, by yours truly, Nats. This is coming from Nats. Nats' first model was Labyrinth, which I'm sure you all know. It's pretty infamous. It's just Siren Head with a TV stuck on his head. Nats really liked the TV head skin from Project Kaiju 4.0, and just decided, hey, what if we just use that as the default fucking Siren Head skin? And I just said, screw it, why not? So, this is Siren Head's full replacement, but he plays very similar to Siren Head, other than the fact that he's one of the slowest kaijus in the game, which, yes, is set to change, don't worry. But, the thing with Labyrinth is that, it's Nats' first ever model, with the exception being the hands, a little bit of chest detail, and that's it. Everything else has been done by Nats, and this is, again, his first model. And another thing, he did it on his iPad, or tablet, whatever you want to say. Now, he doesn't have a supercomputer or anything like us, like me, Blitz, or like anyone else. He did it on his tablet. So, then, if you go back here, we have the fourth one, again, by Nats, yours truly. This is Obsidious. Now, Obsidious began quite a while ago. He originally was being made just for fun, and I just decided to poke fun at Nats and say, hey, what if we just used him for PR? And Nats said, sure, why not? I don't care. So, boom. Obsidious for PR. So, Obsidious' moveset, it's probably going to be the same that it was in 4.0. And yes, it'll include the roll, meaning both him and his very similar brother, that being Crystalak, will both have a rolling move. So, yes. Yeah. And then our last thing is Final Wars Gigan. Now this model dates back at least a month and a half ago, because Gigan was one of the first things that I was working on, but I haven't worked on him recently. So, Final Wars Gigan's probably not gonna, you shouldn't really expect much from him anytime soon. So, this is the most you're going to get. This is literally all his model is right now. I took this screenshot literally 30 minutes ago. So, yeah. Now we'll go ahead and move on to our two newest models for the game, which is Gigan and G14. Now, I know a lot of you had a lot of criticism regarding Godzilla 2014, but we'll talk about him shortly. But let's talk about Gigan first. And for both of them, I have their PK models as reference. So, for Gigan, he wasn't really modeled off of the PK Gigan, but he was rather commissioned. But the thing that I don't like about him personally is just the textures, which obviously, the textures look beautiful, yes. They look very cool. But the more you zoom out, you get to see like these weird crosses on them, and it's there for the hands and the feet. But anyways, just ignoring that little thing, he's textured, which is a good thing. I don't know why that's there. But yeah, so very similar, of course, but he fits more of a 4.0-esque type thing. He's too good. But since I told the commissioner that this will be for 3.0, he just, made these a part of the actual model rather than them being beams, which is a good thing. It's a lot easier on our hands. So, yeah. So, again, Gigan, not very similar, but it's Gigan, so it works. Now, move on to G14. And again, PK model here for reference. So, if you look from afar, they look very similar. And you may notice that the colors are almost exact. You want to know why that is? It's because they are exact. So memorize these numbers for me. We got 77, 76, 75. If we go to this model, 77, 76, 75. They are the exact same colors. Let me get rid of this. Here. There we go. So, G14 has the exact same colors as the PK G14. And then, see the chest bumps on the old model? You have the chest bumps on this model. He is very slim on here, very slim on here. Well, he's obviously more wide, but still very slim. And then also, as similar as the models are, he does not have spine glow either. So if I take out one of his spines, there is no spine glow to it. It is quite literally just part. Neon, glow, GG. So, as similar as it is as the old PK model, it's the exact same way, it works the exact same way. So, yeah. But that is the PK models, or the PR models and PK models, I guess. So here's an up-close look at the PK model. You know, it's obviously very indifferent. And then you have the PR model. Still a lot of visible detail, but majority of it comes from the PK one. So, along with that, got gills, of course. Gills on here. Got the rigid neck. Yeah, this model is almost 1-for-1 of PK. The feet are very stubby as well. The toes aren't as big as PK's one was, but still very big. And then the tail. Tail's the most important part. Nearly the exact same size. So, yeah. But anyways, that is the G14 and Gigan model. So, feast your eyes upon those guys for a little bit. Now, we're going to go back in here and then show this. Okay, it's not working. Whatever. Hold on. I will show you guys the active G14 moveset. So, on Discord, I'm going to restart you guys' stream and then stream Roblox. And then on YouTube, you guys should be fine. Okay, go ahead and up the volume a little bit. There we go. So, you could take this as an early showcase, but yes, a video will come out of it showcasing G14 in its full. But yeah, this is his current moveset, so enjoy. I'm not going to talk during any of it, it's just going to be straight G14. Now, just a side note on the grab there. The grab is the strongest grab in the game, dealing 70 damage, and it has armor for the startup, so that is the reason why it lasts so long. Alright, that is the active G14 moveset. So, fun thing is that G14 was actually made during the small time frame that I was actually going through a very minor burnout. So, a lot of this was made with my sweat and blood. So, I pushed through and made this guy while I was in an active burnout just to get him finished and just to show you all him. So, G14 is probably the most realistic, I guess, PK model here. It's the most similar to any PK model other than Titano. So, that's pretty much that. Oh yeah, and then also the new character selection. Silence is separated from Ancient Rarity now having his own Daiju Pass, or Daiju Pass Rarity or whatever. So, what should we call it? Any kaijus that are added towards the Daiju Pass will be under that specific rarity. So that way, if it's just an ancient kaiju or whatever, it actually is in its own rarity, and it won't be confused for something that's in the Daiju Pass. And also, yes, I'm unintentionally not mentioning this guy. Don't worry about him. So, let's go to... Where am I going to go to? Hold on. Oh, wait. How about the server? Let me go out here. Actually, I'm just going to go back to the menu. Alright, so now I'm going to go over a few small ideas we had for the game. Let's see here. I'm just going to browse over this real quick. Hold on. Okay. So, something that we've been browsing for is, one thing, is a possible space move for Labyrinth, that being the exact same thing that Cyanhead did in Project Kaiju 4.0, that being He crouches down on the ground and just starts crawling and whatnot. It's, just a speed move. And then recently, which Nats wants, is to have Shin Godzilla be taller than G14, or G19. Yes, that does mean Shin is confirmed. And then an idea I had was giving Zilla the exact same moveset he had in 3.0, but including the fourth LC that he had in 2.0. Which, fun fact to the people who have not played PK 2.0, Zilla was the only kaiju in that game to have 4 LCs and not 3. He was very unique. So, yeah. Along with that, he will be one of the first kaijus to be able to jump that is not Gigan. And then also, this should probably come out very soon, but I don't know when. But if you notice up here, I'm pressing tab and, there's the player list thingy. But here soon, I'm planning on making a custom version of it that would support showing the player's kaiju, their icon, their G-cells, and how many kaijus they own, that type of thing. Just a quality of life thing, because why not? Then going down here again, I want to talk about music for the game. Currently, the way that music does work is, it is obviously a setting. It goes max up to 1.5, and it goes down to 0, of course. But the funny thing is that, you can do that type of shit, it's like insanely specific number. But, the thing is that, what you call it? Hold on. Lord have mercy, I just had a brain fart. Okay. I don't know. Oh. My bad, hold on. So, the way the music currently works is that it is set to the specific place that it's in, but I do want to go back to a very old way that is with 2.0, and the way that worked is that it was based on the kaiju you're using. And the reason I want to talk about that is that in every single place, there is its own set music. But the way that I want it to be is that Titano has his own music, so that way, no matter what map you're on, you have Titano's theme. And then, same thing for Crystalak, Labyrinth, all that. But the only problem with that is that with every new kaiju, they're all gonna have to get their own theme. So, that's the only time. Or that's the only thing. So, yeah. And then, for one of... Oh, wait, no, hold on. I'll save that for last, actually. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the big thing, which is the roadmap. The roadmap is something I do want to talk about very badly, and basically just what you can expect within the coming months. I have food and I don't want it to go cold. Y'all gonna have to give me a shot. I forgot there's food right in front of me. This is what happens when you're too much of a workaholic. You just get you forget to eat. Alright. Okay. So, just a disclaimer, majority of the roadmap is coming from the very top of my head. So, you can expect it to be very unorganized. So, yeah. So, the main roadmap for 2025, at least up until May, from what I have at least saved, March, the plan was to add 2014 into the game, all attacks, sounds, and everything, which was achieved. We did that. And then April, I'm planning on having a Godzilla 2014 teaser plus a showcase video. But I'm not sure about the teaser anymore since I'm getting the showcase video very soon. And the teaser, it hasn't even been imported into the game yet. The animation isn't even finished, so I might not even do it. And then we're also planning on having a more finalized version of Free Roam, which is actually going to be based on the, whatchamacallit, the Project Kaiju 2.0 Free Roam, which was, I'm not sure if really anybody remembers it, but it was a very iconic map, so... Food. Oh yeah, Natch brings a good point. Manila's never coming to the game. Okay. Um. So, anyways, so yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. So get a finalized version of Free Roam, which, as I just said, will be based on the PK 2.0 map. And then after that, I'm gonna do some final checks on all of the code in the game. Do last minute checks to just make everything, or to make sure that everything is good. And then, if we manage to do all of that, then possibly get a release date of Project Remake in April. So, Dr. Godzilla, I'm not fucking with you. I will deadass mute you. Don't be doing that. No, no. Manila is the one thing we will never do. I don't care if he was in 4.0. He was not in 4.0. He did not exist. That was a little shit stain. That was not a kaiju. Anyways, going back to the roadmap. So, if we do get a release in April, then my plan is probably just to take a small break, because I've been busting my ass off just to get this game functional and all that. But after the said break, during sometime in May, I will get a few maps made for the game, and I'll have a new game mode come out, that being free-for-all. And it'll have at least 3 rotating maps. And what I mean by rotating is that, like every, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, the game will, or the map will, rotate to a new map or something like that. Just that. So, just that way there's more variety. Because the game's only going to release with, free roam and, whatchamacallit, fucking training. That's literally all that's going to do it, or release with. So, yeah. Nats, go ahead and remind me if there's anything else I forgot to talk about. Oh yeah, wait, there is some things. Hold on, let me go check. Here is a list of kaijus that you can expect after release. Okay, well, maybe not after release, but in the game at least. Obsidius, you already know about him. Gigan, already know about him. Ramarak, aka the Skull Devil, which I just saw him. Monster Zero, Kong, Bylante, believe it or not. Raijin from Pacific Rim Uprising. And then the most surprising one of them all, Lizzie from Rampage, which will be based on the movie version. Let me go whip up an image real quick, just in case you're unaware of what that is. Lizzie from Rampage. If you are unaware of what I'm referring to, I am referring to this thing. Well, my regular stream didn't, my Discord stream did not see it. Hold up. Let me go check. Hold up. Okay, so let me grab the image. I am referring to this thing. This giant crocodile. So the reason I'm referring to this thing is it will be one of the things coming to the Daiju Pass. The reason why is because someone, I'm not sure who, but someone wanted it as a Daiju. That's my excuse. Godzilla AR is mid. Just had to publicly announce that. Anyways, so let me go check again. Yeah, okay, here's some confirmed maps. 2.0 free roam, as expected. Iris Facility, which is that one, red map from PK. You should all know what that is. And then the Siren Head Forest, which was from a very early version of PK. Very early version. Then yeah, that's pretty much all. That's all that we have really. I can't think of anything else, but I did warn you all at the very early of the very start of the stream that there isn't going to be much because again the game's very young. It's not very old, so yeah. So that's pretty much it for the stream. Can't think of anything else. Oh yeah, Apex Facility. That is another confirmed map. Apex Facility. Yeah, okay, I think that's it. Monster Island and Arctic. Sorry, I'm getting feedback, coming into me actively right now from Nats, so. Godzilla AR is mid. He's saying Rampage, or the Lizzie design is the worst kaiju design in history and the movie sucks. Nah, you're mid. Get actively shamed. Alright, anyways. I think that's it for the dev stream. Thank you all for attending, and yeah, that's pretty much all we have. You can expect dev streams like maybe every quarter of the year or something like that. So that means like maybe like every 3 months or so. So by that rate, we'll have another one around June or July or something like that. You know, it's whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys in like the next dev post or whatnot. Maybe like in the Discord community and whatnot. I'm not sure. I'll see you guys whenever.